Imagine living with a dog that's a bundle of energy, intelligence, and beauty. Welcome to the world of Siberian Huskies. These majestic pups can be an incredible adventure, but if you're not careful, their strong-willed nature can lead to unexpected challenges. In this video, we'll dive into the 5 critical mistakes that many Husky owners unknowingly make and reveal the things nobody tells you about. Number 5. Never leave them alone for too long. Siberian Huskies are all about being part of the family. Their biggest goal is to be involved in everything you do, and they'll go out of their way to stay close to you, whether it's sitting on your lap, snuggling up, or even trailing behind you as you move around the house. They're all about feeling your love. Huskies can get pretty anxious if left alone for too long, sometimes in even as little as 30 minutes. Of course, this can vary from dog to dog. Some might show signs of separation anxiety much sooner, while others might not seem too bothered at all. If you're someone who's often out of the house for several hours a day, a Husky might not be the best fit. They thrive on companionship, so it's important to spend as much time with them as possible. The more time you can give them, the happier and more well-adjusted they'll be. These lovable furballs want to be part of your daily life, and in return, they'll shower you with affection and loyalty. Number 4. Never take them off leash when exercising. Huskies are incredibly smart, curious, and love a good adventure. But there's one big catch. They're escape artists at heart. If you let your Siberian Husky off the leash, don't be shocked if they take off. It's not because they don't love you or are trying to be rebellious. They're just wired to explore. Huskies have a deep-rooted adventurous spirit, thanks to their sled dog ancestors who were bred to run and roam. So keeping them on a harness is actually a good thing. It's what they're used to, and it keeps them safe. Trust me, they don't mind at all. To avoid any unexpected escapes, make sure your Husky has a name tag with your contact information and is microchipped. These dogs are known for being sneaky when it comes to slipping out of crates, homes, or even fenced yards. When they're outside, they get so caught up in all the new smells, sights, and sounds that no amount of calling or whistling will snap them out of it. Their independence and stubbornness kick in, and off they go. So, unless you're in a secure and enclosed area, it's best to keep your Husky on a leash. And remember, when it comes to Huskies, never underestimate their ability to escape. Number 3. Never keep them in a tight space. If you live in an apartment, a Siberian Husky might not be the best choice. At least not until you've got more space for them to stretch their legs. These dogs love to run, so a house with a big enclosed yard is ideal. But be warned, they might turn your lawn or garden into their digging spot. If you don't have a yard, no worries. Just make sure to take them on daily walks or even jogs to burn off that endless energy. In the warmer months, though, be extra gentle since their thick coats make it harder for them to handle the heat. With all their energy, daily exercise isn't just a good idea for Huskies, it's a must. Keep them moving and you'll have a happy, well-balanced furball by your side. Number 2. Never feed them low-quality food. Siberian Huskies don't need as much food per pound compared to other dogs their size. These pups were bred to work on less food, so their diet is a bit different. They need a well-balanced protein and fat-rich diet, especially in the winter when they're more active and burn more energy. Many regular commercial dog foods don't cut it for Huskies, so it's best to stick with meals high in protein and low in carbs. Too many carbs aren't great for them, so avoid those whenever possible. When training your Husky, you can use tasty fish-based treats like dried salmon, but only in moderation to keep their diet balanced. A healthy, well-fed Husky is a happy Husky, and with the right nutrition, they'll have the energy to thrive and stay active year-round. Number 1. Never leave them without regular exercise. If you don't give your Husky enough exercise, trust me, they'll let you know with plenty of howls and moans. These dogs are strong athletes at heart and absolutely thrive on high-energy activities. While harness running with a team is their dream workout, your Husky can stay fit with just 20 minutes of intense play every other day. For a real energy burn, try taking them on a long walk or jog. The best owners for Huskies are people who live active, busy lives and can keep up with their energetic pups. Bottom line, Siberian Huskies are as lovable and gorgeous as they come, but they need tons of attention and outdoor exercise. If you're a fan of the outdoors and staying active, this might be the perfect breed for you. They'll keep you on your toes, but the bond you'll share is worth every minute. Siberian Huskies make amazing companions. They're not just smart and loyal, but also super affectionate by nature. It's no wonder their popularity has soared in recent years. Whether you're thinking about adopting one or already have a husky by your side, here are some things you quickly need to know. They have super friendly personalities, despite their tough wolf-like looks. Siberian Huskies are incredibly friendly, sometimes a bit too much. If you're hoping for a guard dog, a husky probably isn't the best choice. They're just too trusting and welcoming, even with strangers. In fact, your husky might be more inclined to befriend an intruder than chase them away. But this lovable personality makes them fantastic family pets. Huskies are natural pack animals, originally bred for sled pulling and companionship, so they thrive in a family environment. They also get along great with other dogs, making them the perfect furry addition to a busy, loving household. One awesome thing about Siberian Huskies is how naturally clean they are. These pups have very little doggy odor and don't need frequent baths. They're pretty low maintenance when it comes to grooming, as they tend to take care of their own coats, sometimes even licking themselves like cats. So if you're looking for a dog that keeps itself tidy, Huskies have you covered. We've all seen those cute videos where Huskies are making all kinds of silly noises, right? Well, that's just how they are. Huskies are famous for their jabbering, groaning, and grumbling, almost like they're trying to talk to you. This likely comes from their roots as sled dogs, where living in big groups meant they had to communicate a lot. Even today, sled dog teams are super noisy, especially when excited before a run. While Huskies can bark, they hardly ever do. Instead, they're all about howling. It's their way of chatting, and you'll often hear them howl back at high-pitched sounds like sirens or musical instruments. So don't be surprised if your husky joins in on the howling fun. One of the biggest myths about huskies is that they're part wolf, or somehow less domesticated because of their wild look. While they may have that striking wolf-like appearance, huskies are just as domesticated as any other dog breed. In fact, they've been living with humans for thousands of years. Huskies aren't any closer to wolves than Labradors or Beagles, so there's no need to worry about their wild side. Siberian Huskies were originally bred for freezing temperatures, so they're always ready for harsh winter weather, thanks to their double coat, with a thick, short undercoat, so they can hold in body heat like pros. Surprisingly, Huskies can also adapt to warmer climates, which makes them more versatile than some other cold weather breeds like the Alaskan Malamute, who struggle in the heat. So, whether it's snow or sunshine, your husky can handle it. Blue eyes might be rare in most dog breeds, but not for Huskies. Many of them are born with those stunning bright blue eyes. It's also pretty common for Huskies to have heterochromia, which means each eye is a different color. This cool trait is genetic and can be found in other animals, and even humans. Don't worry though, it's totally harmless and doesn't affect their vision in any way. Just makes them extra unique. Huskies are definitely above average when it comes to shedding. They shed a bit all year, but twice a year they really let loose. These double-coated pups blow out their undercoats in the spring and fall. In the fall, they lose most of their undercoat and grow a thicker, warmer winter coat. Then, in the spring, they shed that winter coat to make way for a lighter, cooler summer coat. Huskies are incredibly smart, but that doesn't always make them easy to train. They've got an independent and stubborn streak, and unlike some dogs, they're not always eager to please. Huskies were bred to run, and sometimes their love for adventure can outweigh their love for you. That's why training them from a young age is so important. It helps teach them the basics and encourages good behavior while still letting them enjoy their natural energy. When we think of war dogs, German Shepherds might come to mind first, but Huskies also had a crucial role in World War II. These brave pups were part of the Arctic search and rescue teams, venturing where machines couldn't reach to find downed pilots and lost cargo. They really showed their courage in the toughest conditions. Huskies, alongside the Chukchi tribe, used to pull sleds carrying food and supplies in freezing temperatures. They're still as energetic as ever today. These lively dogs need daily exercise to stay happy and healthy. Make sure to give them regular walks and playtime. Without enough activity, Huskies might get a bit wild or even act out in destructive ways. So keep them busy, and they'll be your best buddy. Understanding your dog's behavior is the first step to strengthening your bond. As a Husky owner, which of these critical mistakes have you ever made? We would love to hear from you in the comments below. If you wish to know why your dog stretches when you return home, check out this next video to learn its 12 surprising reasons. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.